Alright, we just got to Maggies Campground. Pretty fun track coming in. There's one dune that we came down to get here, but it's going to be fairly interesting getting out in the morning. Pretty steep, pretty soft, so I'll probably put the GoPro on the car for that one tomorrow. But yeah, we'll probably go for a bit of a snorkel, maybe a bit of a fish, depending on what we see when we're snorkeling. But yeah, pretty cool camp. We're at campsite number 2, and it's probably the best campsite. I mean, they're all pretty good, but yeah, definitely recommend number 2. Number 1's just here next to us, but there's no one there, so there's one other group camping. Oh, it must be number 3. But yeah, pretty cool camp. But I'll show you around the campsite now. Oh, just went for a quick snorkel, and it was actually, yeah, a lot better than I was expecting, judging by what it looked like from shore. So I just come back, grab the GoPro, and I'll take you for a quick little swim. A couple of spangos, heap of mullet, and then a heap of smaller reef species that I can't name. Saw a cuttlefish actually as well, which was pretty cool. But yeah, I'll jump back in the water and take you along for a ride. Alright, fairly straightforward dinner tonight. We're just going to make some steak tacos, but I'm going to give the induction cooker a go for the first time. Obviously, you might have seen when I did the Renogy video, put a 2000 watt inverter in there. So I'm assuming if I turn that on, this lights up. That's good, that's a good start. On barbecue, on function barbecue. Oh, there we go. Oh, far out, it's hot pretty quick. Alright, well that was actually quite a easy setup. I'm actually quite impressed with how quick that got hot. So anyway, know how to turn that on now. I'll season the steak up. Got a porterhouse steak from that half cow that I was talking about earlier. So I'll just put some salt and pepper on that and we should be laughing. But chuck these on. Oh well, first time using the induction. Pretty impressed with how quickly it got hot, but I found it was bloody almost too hot. Steaks come out all right. suppose I'll explain myself why I'm using the induction. Fire band tonight and wanted to try out the kick-ass induction cooker for a change. So yeah, we're gonna have steak tacos. So I'll let these rest for a little bit, cut them up, and then we'll get into it. But I'll just spin the camera and give you a look at have a look at the sunset. Pretty nice out here. So yeah, I'll cut up these steaks and we'll get into it. Oh, I got a bit distracted by the sunset there for a little bit, but the steak tacos are looking lovely, and I'll probably try that induction cooker a few more times before I give too many comments on it. But yeah, initial thoughts are it gets hot quick, maybe too hot, but yeah, we'll see how we go a little bit later on. But yeah, I'll tuck into this and I'll see you later. Oh, good morning. Went for a bit of a fish this first thing this morning and didn't have too much luck. Had a squid follow my little stick bait all the way to the shore, and had one big hit, but didn't manage to land it. So we're stuck with oats for breakfast. Yeah, didn't want to. We generally just have bacon and eggs every day when we're out camping, and it gets a little bit much. So we're gonna have a crack at some oats on the induction cooker. Yeah, just it's blowing its ass off again. So gonna fire up the induction and see how it goes with some oats. Oh, there we go. Oats on the induction cooker. Again, definitely gets hot way too quick, and I had it on the second lowest and the lowest setting to try and get it to not burn the bottom. But so far, I am enjoying the induction. Doesn't seem to suck too much power for like how long you cook. Woke up this morning and we still had, I think, 40% charge. That's running 2 fridges and the Starlink all night. So yeah, we'll tuck into this and we'll take you along for where we're heading to next, which is where are we heading next? We're gonna head into Coral Bay actually. Had some issues with the water tank. I don't know if it's empty or there was a kink in the hose or something, but yeah, need to sort that out when we get into Coral Bay, top up the water tank, make sure everything's working. But yeah, see you then. We just packed up camp. I'll put the drone up when we get to this dune on the exit, and I'll put the GoPro on the car. But yeah, we're heading into Coral Bay now, but we'll see you then. Oh, we just pulled off the Ningaloo Coastal Access Road, popped into Coral Bay for a quick calamari and chips, which was pretty nice, and a few pints. So yeah, I'm just staring down these, I don't know, most people probably know about them now, but the iCheck TPMS tire deflators. Just make everything so much easier. You can just sort of put them on and then just wait around. So we're going to head into south of Roy now. Should be about maybe an hour and a half to get there. But yeah, I'll put the drone up on the drive and we'll see you there. Oh well, just made it to south of Roy. That road in was a whole lot worse than I remember it last year. It was pretty corrugated, but took maybe an hour 45 from Coral Bay. But yeah, right. We were supposed to be at site 43, but they ended up giving us site 33 because there was a little bit of confusion. So pretty small campsite itself, but the view out onto the beach is pretty nice. So walk straight out of the rooftop tent and onto the beach. We'll probably go for a snorkel shortly, but we'll see you then. Right, cooking with cows back. Fairly simple one tonight, actually one that's stolen from Fire to Fork. So gonna do cheeseburger damper, and then a bit of broccolini on the side to get those veggies in. But just got the fire started. Just gonna brown this mince off to, I was gonna make burger patties, but we've got a lot of mince here, and we're gonna make some pizza probably tomorrow night or the night after. So may as well brown that off now, and yeah, I'll show you what I need to do. All right, I just got this beef browning off now. Probably do this in 2 batches, and then I'll get the damper ready. I mean, everyone's seen how to cook damper. Bit of flour, bit of salt, and a bit of water. So yeah, I'll get that going after this first batch is finished, and go from there. Alrighty, that mince is just, second batch of mince is just finishing off, so time for the damper. Just gonna add maybe, I don't know, 2 or 3 cups of flour. Bit of salt. And then I'll start adding water. And I find cutting it in with a knife seems to be the best way to get the consistency that you want. Alright, the light's fading pretty quick, but I'll just flour the surface, then roll this out. Put a bit of flour on my hands. Essentially trying to make one Mickey flatbread. I'll put the mince in the middle with a bit of onion on top, and then mustard, tomato, and mustard and tomato sauce, and chuck that in the camp oven. We should be laughing. Right, that mince is pretty much done now. So all I'm going to do is put a bit of mince in the middle there with my hands. Yes. Bit of mince. Use the other hand for the onion. Heap of sauce, with little the damper will sort of soak it up, and then some cheese over the top. I hope I've made this damper big enough because it looks like a straw to close it. Oh, we'll find out soon enough. Have a go at it. So that's it all wrapped up, but we'll chuck this in the camp oven. Just put a bit of flour on the base of the camp oven to help stop it sticking. The best part about doing this outdoors is you can just dust that off. Can't do that in the kitchen. So alright, I just moved the fire over here a bit more out the wind, but I'll because we've got to have the fire in a fire pit. We're gonna have to get the coals on here. Is I'll put the damper in there like that. That like that. And hopefully that's enough to about for dinner. Alright. Broccolini's done. And I've definitely done what everyone does and burned the bottom of the damper. I thought I had barely any coals on the underside, but obviously I still had too many and I've gone and butchered it. So it might be salvageable, but it's definitely crispy on the bottom. Definitely crispy on the bottom. I mean, it looks good on the top, but have a look at the bottom. Yeah, gee whiz. That's well done, that's for sure. Well, cut this in half. And have a go at the cross section though. It might still be alright. Cooking with Cows had 2 good nights and he's managed to burn the damper. But anyway, we'll tuck into this and I'll let you know all about it tomorrow. Good morning. We just left south of Roy. Pretty nice campsite, a little bit small, but perfect for what we've got. Yeah, cheeseburger damper. Well, I definitely want to try that again because it would have been a whole lot better if the bottom wasn't burnt. But yeah, the rest of it was pretty nice. So yeah, had a quick brekkie. We tried to go to the old whaling station ruins, but we couldn't get in. There was a locked gate with an asbestos warning. So we tried to get another way, but it was all gated off. So unfortunately, couldn't get to the old whaling ruins. So it's just gone 10 o'clock, and we've come around to Point Billy, and we've just come right down the end of the campgrounds to go for a bit of an explore. We've parked up, and we're gonna get the fishing rods out and try our luck at some fishing. So I'll get the GoPro out, and we'll go for a quick flick and kill an hour or so, and then probably try to get to camp a little bit earlier, park up for the rest of the afternoon. Unfortunately, it's really windy, so there's a total fire ban on again today. So that's two nights now that we haven't been able to have a fire, which is a little bit unfortunate. But yeah, I'll either be cooking on the gas tonight or cooking on the induction, give that another whirl. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, I'll probably wrap this one up here for now, and we'll see you next time.